Students, you've just seen the video on Amber Fleshstock, and she is a collage artist. And so today, one of the options we're going to open up to you when you're finished with your portrait is that you can start using magazine collage with your other materials. So you'll want to grab a couple of magazines from our magazine bin and then go back to your seat. Here, you're going to start looking for patterns and textures, just like Amber did in the video. You're not really looking necessarily for a picture, you're just looking for the parts that have colors, textures, and lines that you like. There's going to be some magazines that are better than others. What I'm noticing here first is the person, but that's not really what I'm looking for. In the background, there's a nice pattern of these blue stripes. Please don't try to cut out from the magazine. First, take the page and tear it. Then add it to a pile. This is your collection of colors and textures that you'll want to use. I'm going to keep flipping through this magazine. To look for the next color or texture that I might want to use. If you do find an image that you like these lemons, that could become part of your collection too. Think about the colors of the things that you're collecting. The bright lemons might look really nice with the blue stripes. So again, we're not looking for people. We're not really looking for objects necessarily. We're really focusing on what the color and the patterns that we see. Once you've got a collection, a few objects stacked or a few pages stacked, then you can start cutting out. This is the part that you'll have to take your time with. I'm going to cut along the edge of that person. I don't need her for my collage. And I'm going to save this piece. I'm not sure what I'll use it for. You can get a baggie today from Mrs. Harris or Miss Gabriel, and you could put your pieces in a baggie. We'll decide what to do with them later. Students, now you should have a pile of the things that you've cut out, and you have a pile of the leftover pieces. Please don't put these pieces back in the bin. Let's go ahead and throw those away so that we can keep our magazine bin nice, unless you want to offer some pieces to friends. And after that, we'll throw it away. Now it's time to play around with your arrangement. Today I'm going to use the all media paper, so in case I choose to paint later, but you could choose any of the paper from our paper store. So we want to think of really interesting ways to start putting our pieces together. Don't glue anything down until you know where you want it to be. So if I move things around to see how I want them, you might find that something just doesn't quite fit. So this could go back in my baggie. Maybe I'll save that for another artwork. I don't think it quite fits. This one might have to go back to the baggie also. I'm not sure that it really works here. Depending on your arrangement, the meaning of the artwork might change. And once you get something that you like, you can go ahead and use the glue sponge or your bottled glue to glue it down. From there, you'll want to take your paper to the other centers today to add more supplies, textures, and your own drawing.